Hi everyone, I'm Cindery9. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy I Dawn of Souls Edition. Now, this is going to be an interesting episode because I'm going to do things in kind of a reverse order, because this is how it happened when I was a kid, how I kind of found out what to do. So we're in the town of Onrek, and I'll show you where that is here in a little bit. We talk to this person. 200 years ago, the shrine of Onrek flourished. It brimmed with the power of water. I ask but one thing of you. Please restore that power to its former grace. Okay, so the Temple of Water's here. Great! No sweat? We'll just... Okay, you need to get out of the way. No, not that way. And of course you're only going to walk one way. So, obviously the Temple of Water is here, which is good. Hi. I wanted to save the mermaids living on the seafloor, so I made this submarine out of a barrel. Awesome. Can we take it? But when I went underwater, I started running out of air, and I couldn't breathe. It's totally useless. Even worse, it's dangerous. You'd better keep away. So we need a way to breathe underwater. Well, that's a problem. We haven't heard of anything like that. Sucker's Ride is said to be filled with riches, silver, gold, diamonds, even tablets describing lost languages and civilizations, if you believe the legends. That sounds handy. Long ago, an ancient race known as the Sky People used a language called Lufian. My brother, Un, would always talk about it, telling me he could speak if only he had the Rosetta Stone, or I think it was just the tablet in the NES version. My father's with the caravan. Right now, they're over in the desert to the west. They usually pitch camp by the forest near the north of the desert. I hope he comes home soon. That Underhill fella from the caravan had something awful weird for sale. And I think it's this person. Have you heard of something called oxyale? No, I haven't. But we got a lot of information. Oxyale, huh? That sounds important. Now, you can't park anywhere near the town. Oh. Please don't get into a fight. Good. Something I want to show off here while we're in Onrek is the item shop and the shops in general. High potions, ethers, remedies, golden needles, which cure stone, and cottages, fully restores HP and MP. What we really want, and you're going to want to save some money, trust me on this, are the magic shops. Null Death enhances party's defense against death, which sounds really useful, but it's not as useful as you may think. And I'll show why in a little bit. Hilaga, restore a lot of HP to the entire party. Let's buy that. Here we have Saber, which raises the caster's attack and accuracy. So it raises the Black Wizard's attack and accuracy. And in the NES version, I think this is one of the spells that was bugged and didn't work. And Blind 1 foot with Darkness. These aren't impressive. Now you see there's only 2 spells. It's because the other 2 are in a different place. Yes, they're split up. We'll go ahead and save. Now you'll want to save, I think it's 50k, it's a nice round number. But you'll want to save some money. Hellhounds and Ogre Mages. Oh no, Blaze. Everybody takes a little bit of damage. Not a big deal, these are older enemies. I think they almost killed the Hellhound. And that will definitely do it. Well, let's see. Let's continue searching around. There's this town over here. Let's go take a look there. This is Gaia. Outsiders often call our town the Eye of the Hawk. To our south is an ancient city known as the Wing of the Hawk. Have you visited the Wing of the Hawk? I can't understand a word they say there. Huh. Well, that sounds familiar. Haven't we heard of some people that they don't know what they say? Kind of needs to be translated. More on that later. In this black magic shop, we have Blizzaga, deals ice damage to all foes, and Break, petrifies one foe. So we want Blizzaga, of course. In the white magic shop, we have Curaja, fully restores one ally's HP. Yes, it's a full cure of one ally's HP. This would be Cure 4. A very potent healing spell. Make sure to grab it. And there's the Harm 4, which does a ton of damage to undead. But we're not going to buy that because we need to save money. Here you can buy a ruby armlet and an armlet ornament. Blah, 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 blah. Let me try again. An armlet ornamented with rubies. Or ornamented. But the more important thing here is the Protect Ring, a ring that guards against instant death. This is why you really don't need Null Death, because Null Death doesn't always work, or at least it didn't in the NES version. It just gave you a better chance of it. This always works. And as you can see, it's up for everybody. Every class could use it, so we're going to buy 4 of those, which just about wipes out our cash. But these are really good. As you can see, more defense, more evasion, and it protects against instant death. What more could you want? There we go. Over here you have Cat Claws, a weapon with razor-sharp blades. A really good dagger, but we're not going to buy it. I saw a shining light flying to the west in the night sky. I know I saw it. They say a special water called oxyale gushes from the bottom of our spring, but only fairies can draw it out. Okay. Over here you have the level 8 spells, but since our mages can't cast level 8 spells yet being the key word, I'm going to save that. In this item shop, High Potions, Ethers, Phoenix Downs, Tents, and Cottages. There was a scholar studying the Lufian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. Would it be Un by chance? I caught the fairy, so I figured she's mine to do with as I please. What's the big deal? So I sold her to the caravan. So what? You're this close to dooming the world, that's what? But now we know where the fairy is, who can get us the oxyale from the spring, which we can use to help breathe underwater. So she's in a caravan, huh? Didn't we hear the caravan was to the west of that one town? By a forest? Fly all the way over here. And park right here. And get attacked. No, not flee. Healing staff, and since we got it, let's show it off. Yay, the healing staff went off. So everybody gets a little bit of HP back. And goodbye. So let's see if we can find that caravan. Oh, wouldn't you know, it's right here. Hi. Bottled fairy. Oh, it's 40,000. A bottle containing a fairy. Well, this seems important. We should buy it. And I suppose we should let her out, right? Bottle containing fairy. I thought you actually used the item. I remember using the item. Well, anyway, let's go back to town. Why am I showing this all off instead of, you know, just doing it really quick through cuts? Because this is how I did it. Way back the first time. Like, I remember going through it in a backwards fashion like this, that I went to on-rank first, you know, as I was exploring, and was like, huh. Well, I found the you know, water temple, but I can't do anything with it. And then slowly piecing together the clues. It was really fun. I enjoyed, you know, being a sleuth and putting the pieces together. Let's see, we need to go back to Gaia first. So we fly over here. So did the same thing happen to you when you played this game? Let me know in the comments. Ah, it's once we enter town. Here you go, fairy. Well, we should visit said fairy, not walk out of town. We'll also stay at the inn real quick. 500 gil per night. Remember, you can always take your airship to a different town, such as the first town, Cornelia, to get a cheap heal. Alright, let's go talk to the fairy. This way we go up and around. Yeah, that's how I figured out what to do next. You just visit places you haven't been before, talk to the NPCs, back when NPCs had important things to say. Some of them don't. You know, there's still a lot of NPCs, even in this game, where you don't, you know, get information from them. But I feel like that's really changed throughout the years. The NPCs are more just to give more to the environment, give more backstory and things like that, but they don't really clue you in on the story as much as they used to.
You're the ones who rescued me from that bottle. I'm sorry about running away. I was just so scared. I'll get you some oxyale from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay?
Okay. Sounds good to me. Considering that's exactly what we need. Yay!
Air will flow out of that water for as long as you have it.
Very handy, and that's telling you, hey, you could use this to breathe underwater. Wasn't there a place we needed to go underwater? Yes. And that completes this part. We'll just land right here. This is kind of the easiest way to do this. Not right there, sorry. A little further up. You can just land right there and take the canoe over. If you try to land someplace else, you could end up walking a long way. So I just do it that way. It's easier. Three, four, five, six. Oh, gained a level. 9 HP, 3 MP. There we go. Your knights will start to get MP. Agility increased, stamina increased. 8 HP, 3 MP. Agility increased, intelligence increased, stamina increased. 6 HP, 18 MP, stamina. 3 HP, 11 MP, agility. Now, I didn't go and buy the spells yet for the knights. They really can't cast them that much. 3 wyverns. can hurt if you don't have some, you know, decent armor. Block. Not very tough enemies, but that will change. And everybody swing. Alright, now that we have the oxyale, we could obviously breathe underwater. So let's go back and talk to that lady who was in front of the submersible.
You have oxyale. You're the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids.
What? Huh. Well, let's fulfill her wish. Want to get in the barrel? Yes. That was really neat. Sunken Shrine. Third floor. Of course you didn't get anything fancy like that, you just showed up here. We're gonna save if we can. Alright, this is a very large area. Probably the largest area we've been to is the Sunken Shrine. There are lots of really good treasures here. I remember that. And tougher enemies. Sea scorpions, sea trolls. Obviously, anything thunder here will be your best friend. Because you're in the sea, you're gonna do a lot of damage. If you picked up the healing staff, that's what your white mage should be doing every turn. It's just using the healing staff. It's free healing. Why not? Alright, let's go this way. And I'm going to try to search this place really well. You have the power staff, which doesn't do anything if I remember right. We'll see. I guess I haven't shown this off. If you use the an item, no effect. It's trial and error if you don't know what items have special effects. Sea snakes can poison. Just like just about every other snake. So be careful of that. Let's see what we got. 2K, that's good. And you'll really want to search this place over. White shark. Bye. As I said, I remember there being a lot of good treasures in here. 2 white sharks, okay. And, oh, this should do it. There we go. There's stairs. Preemptive strike. That's good. The regular shark is from when we first got the ship, so they shouldn't pose any problems. The white sharks can do some damage. Ambushed water naga, which can cast thunder, which is interesting that it can cast thunder, and a water elemental. I like the way the water elemental looks. That's neat. Healing staff. And let's give it a taste of its own medicine. Hold! Yep, which is paralysis. Should get rid of the water elemental. Everybody get a little bit of healing. Oh, good. I like it when the white mage goes first. And it's using a healing staff like that. So everybody can get some healing. Nothing in there. Kind of skipped some levels over here. This being a dungeon, you are going to face quite a few enemies. Don't worry, and you can always leave when you want by getting back in the barrel. So you can go back to town, heal up. You could use the inn there. It's very nice. Don't forget about that. This isn't a one-way trip. Let's just attack because might be able to kill the sea scorpion. We'll see. Nope, sea scorpion has too much defense. Oh well. And you get a good amount of cash, so you don't have to worry about running out of money. If you go back to town, buy potions, or I don't think potions were in this town. High potions. If you go rest at the inn, you'll have plenty of money for that. Well, let's check out this side. I remember there being weapons and armor and stuff like that in here. Hopefully I'm not mistaken again. Wouldn't be the first time this LP, won't be the last. Hello! Sanguine Chiefs and Sanguine Prince. This should do it. The Chiefs you can actually fight on the boat, although they're more rare. The Prince is new. It's for this area, but it shouldn't put up much of a fight either. As you can see, the big deal will be is that they can get a lot of hits. It's because there's so many of them. Gain level, 9 HP, 3 MP, Strength, Luck. 9 HP, 3 MP, Strength, Luck. Wow, same level. 6 HP, 8 MP, Intelligence, and 3 HP, 22 MP in Intelligence. Good. Here we go. No, a lot of money though, which will be handy because spells are expensive. So's equipment coming up. Mainly the spells. The spells are expensive. Lightning 2 or Thundara. Well, as I said, be really useful here. But as you can see, this place is pretty large. Just, there's a lot of room to walk. And a lot of rooms to go to. Now, the problem with that is that you get a lot of it, get attacked a lot. There's 2 different stairs as well. Let's take the right path first. And we'll check out the things there, and then if the left path takes us somewhere different, we'll check it out too. And depending on how it goes, I may just show treasures on one side. If we check the right path and that's the way to go, then I'll just show where the treasures are in the left path. Sunken Shrine Floor 4, so that goes up/down. Let's see what we got here though. Ghost. Alright. I did not buy the new... Yeah. Oh well. Okay, that does kill you. Good. Wasn't sure. Ow, that did a lot of damage though. So you can go away. Should kill you. Nothing. Alright. A broken bridge. Ambushed by sea snakes. Luckily, they're not doing a lot of damage. They're not really poisoning either. Maybe I didn't remember the poison right. I thought they did, though. And I bought a lot of ethers, which is why I'm being a little more liberal with the spell casting. Normally you wouldn't be, you would just be fighting. But I'm going to use spells because that speeds up the battle. Mage's Staff. A staff that casts Furo or Fire 2 when used. This is great. This is a great find. This gives Sai a way to cast a spell for free. Not as useful here because of the enemies are weak to lightning. But consider we got a preemptive strike. We show it off, and it will just use the spell. You don't get to see it here, and it will just use the spell. Let's see if there's anything this way. Here we go. Now we'll get a chance. Healing Staff, and here we go, Mage's Staff. Now, as you see, that didn't have as much punch, because in this version, I think they got it fixed. In the NES version, it worked pretty well. But in this GBA version, I think they actually made int a stat that matters. Therefore, that's why his spellcast will be stronger. But it's free. That's 15 MP if you just need just a little more damage, because the fighter can't do, or your knight at this point, can't do quite enough, like so. And instead of, you know, blasting away with the huge spell and using that 15 MP, this may give you just enough. And if you could just use that every battle, again, that will save you a lot of MP in the long run. It should be enough to kill these guys off, because they're an older enemy. Yeah, there we go. Grab that. Sunken Shrine for 5. Hello. Money. Diamond Armlet. 9,000 cash. Diamond Armlet. An armlet adorned with diamonds. This is even bigger than the Ruby Armlet. So what we're going to do, we're going to give that to Ruby, and then Sai can have the old Ruby Armlet. And there's a person here. Hi.
If the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into sea foam, vanishing forever.
Well, that's not good. As you can see, these are mermaids.
Oh, my prayers have been answered.
Yep, we're going to restore light to the crystal of water. As you can see, this is split up because, of course, there's 2 different ways to go.
One of our friends went to see the world above and hasn't returned. I wonder what she's doing now. I do hope she's alright.
Doesn't seem like she was.
You can breathe underwater? How? How?
Oxyale. Yay. More money. You just have to find your way through the maze of rooms. More money.
Are those the crystals of the legends speak of? Just who are you?
The heroes of light. An antidote.
The Mirage Tower stands in the desert on the continent to the east, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. I remember hearing the most lovely chiming sound.
Maybe we can answer that later. While the Fiend of Water lives, the light of the sea grows ever darker. Well, we'll have to put a stop to that. Diamond Shield obtained from the chest. I don't remember these being diamond either. I think they were called something different. Diamond Shield, a shield made of diamond. We'll give that to Leo. Since he can use it, he's still using a mithril shield. Sword effective is Aquatic foes. The Coral Sword may be a good use here. Even though it has way less attack power, just because it has that thunder element to it. Would be worth giving it a shot. 5,000. 10,000 and just 10. If the light of the sea is not, let's see, if the light of the sea is not restored, we will vanish as foam on the waves, which would be very sad. Let's see, I think we could go up. No. Oh, and that takes us over here. Diamond helmet, diamond gloves, and you obtain the Rosetta Stone. This is very important. If you didn't know from the conversations we had earlier, make sure you grab this. We got a diamond helmet made of diamond, and diamond gloves made of diamond. But these are not as good as the Protect Rings. One, the diamond gloves have a little less evade. And two, it doesn't give you the protection against death. So please, buy the Protect Ring. Buy the Protect Rings. They're extremely useful. Okay, that's what's over here. There's still some treasure chests, I think. Could just be cash or whatever. And I think the Fiend of Water, as they talked about, is the other direction. So we'll have to go back up. But don't worry, I'll get there off screen. I think that's all the treasures here. I believe so. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. Next time, we're going to make our way to the Fiend of Water and try to restore light to the Crystal of Water. Until then, I'm Cinder89. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.